During Nicki Minaj's interview with Joe Budden, she touched upon a lot of hot topics, including getting butt injections, her take on social media, and giving Lil Kim props on being a fashion icon. Minaj specifically pointed out that she and Lil Kim should have been honored with an American Vogue cover. I was very pleasantly surprised to see this tone from Nicki Minaj. Like I know she's given Kim credit before in the past, but to this level, to say that with all that's happened, I was here for it. I liked it. Al, what do you think about this?
Hey, I'm with you on this one, Claudia. I'm actually enjoying this, Nicki. I'm actually feeling like she is maturing in a different way. I think motherhood has really brought us full circle with Nicki in a different perspective. What I thought was interesting about this story was, we've seen her and Joe Budden go at it on social media. We've seen them fight. We've seen them have public fights where they don't mess with each other. And to see her to take this type of interview to him instead of someone like an Oprah or a Gayle King, or even if it wasn't at that level, someone like an Angie Martinez or Angela Yee, I found that fascinating. I found it fascinating that she took that interview and was that vulnerable. Not like she told us a lot of new stuff, but she was very vulnerable and forthright about a lot of things and gave it with Joe Budden. I'm enjoying the space that Nicki's in right now. And thumbs up to Joe Budden for putting, such a great interview together.
He's killing that podcast space, so he's doing his thing. Q, what are your thoughts?
I hated the story. I completely hated it. I completely hated that Nicki Minaj said what she said in reference to Vogue. Stop begging people for their stuff. Take your power back. Her sentiments completely undergirded and fortified white supremacy, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? Sitting there begging them folks to be on Vogue. You gave them your power. You gave them our power by sitting back and even letting them know that you feel a way about being on their cover. You fortified the fact that they are supreme and that they are the creme de la creme and that you begging to be a part of it. Screw them. Screw them. Take your Essence cover. Go get on Essence. You should have, in my opinion, she should have proposed, you know what? Vogue didn't do it, but I'm going to go make up with Lil Kim and we're going to go do a spread on Essence and send Essence through the roof. That's what I would have liked to have seen. But this constant from Black fashion designers to Black entertainers begging Anna Wintour, Dora the Explorer looking ass about being on the cover of Vogue, screw Vogue, screw them, and let them white people have a magazine. It ain't for us. They not talking to us. Let them people have their stuff.
It makes all the sense in the world, Q, but we won't do it. As much as we sit here and preach this week after week, we run out to go get the white designers. We are not putting our money where our mouth is. We say this, and then we rock our Gucci and we rock our LV. No shade to you, Al. I got on Fashion Nova. You know what I mean? We do all that because in some small way, in the back of our minds, Black people are still looking for white validation. No matter what we say, the most pro-Black person, they're going to have a Gucci belt on because it stunts to the next person. I'm doing better than you. It stunts. It shows that this is quality. And we don't value Black media. That's why we go to the white media first. We don't value Black award shows. That's why nobody shows up for the Soul Train Awards like they should. That should be packed with the top R&B people in the business. And we don't. But we begging to get into the Grammys. And we're still sick as a people.
You know, I have one piece of pushback when it comes to designer clothing, right? Because I catch it a lot because I rock a lot of designer brands. For those of you guys who are familiar with psychology, Maslow's hierarchy of needs states that status is one of our needs. And I think oftentimes people rock designer goods, not because it's white and they think that white is better than Black, but it confers status.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie to you, babe. I like having status. Okay. I've never met a bitch alive that say they like being number 10. All right. I like being number 1. I like when I walk into a room, I like being a notch or two above the rest. I think it's human nature. I think everybody does. And for me, it's not about, oh, this is white and this is better. I mean, if
wait a minute. I'm confused now. Now you sound like, to me, you sound like you got a little double speak going here.
Because the same thing can be applied to the top.
I'm just saying, listen to me. I understand where you're coming from, Q. This is not an argument. This is just my interpretation, right? And maybe there should be some viewers that kind of feel the same way. That feels like it's a little double speak there because maybe that's how Nicki feels
about Vogue,
about being on Vogue. That, you know, she's a worldwide star, and she feels like that is a status step for her, the same way you wearing Gucci is a status step for you. And like your psychology definition of hierarchy, this is a piece of hierarchy for her. So wait a minute, I'm just saying, let's just completely understand how it can be applied, how you feel in the same way how she feels.
I just think the only difference is I ain't begging for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I recognize the fact that if I can't have it, I can't have it. But I'm not.
But you can have it.
But I can have it.
So what we have it
freely.
So what we need to do is build up our brand so that they equal status. We need to get Essence, where people say that is the magazine we need to be on. We need to get our brand to that point where we equate them with status, because you're right, Q. It is a status thing. I wear diamonds and the cars that I get because it is status. I don't know what the nationality is of the person that made them or mine them or whatever, but you know, it is status, and we're all guilty of it. And I'm not trying to single anybody out, but I'm just saying, I think that's, you know, we don't have any we don't place value in Black commodities. We just don't. We don't.
Even though we are the commodity, we are the shifters of the economy with our purchasing power. We got a little work to do, Claudia. I think you're right.
I just don't get on TV and beg no bitch to be on their magazine. I would have never given Anna Wintour the satisfaction of knowing that. I wouldn't have personally, just the way my self-esteem is set up.
Don't you wonder what their internal conversations are like? Look at her. Look at her.
She really ain't gonna give it to us. Now, first of all, now she gonna feel away because you called her out and exposed her. And B, now because she knows you want it, she's gonna dangle it over your head. I'd have never.
Look how long she made Kim wait, and was at the behest of Kanye, like making her like do it. But yeah, there's a whole, don't beg for it, y'all. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. Like the Truth Awards that's coming to us tomorrow night. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more TGIF after this.